Trinity goal scorer Gavin Rothery, and that was a rather strange game of football.
Yeah, you could say that. Obviously, with the sending off after 20 minutes, I think it just totally spoilt the game, really. But I think, overall we did make, a good game of it, and even in the second half, we, could have gone 2-1 up. After obviously having 10 men for that amount of time, so I thought we'd give a good account of ourselves, to be fair.
And what was your view of the red card?
I didn't even see it, to be fair. Obviously George has caught the ball, and then everybody else has turned round to get up the pitch. He's going to kick it, turn round, and the ref sent him off, so I don't know what happened, to be fair. So
What's George said about the red?
I ain't even had a chance to speak to him. Obviously he came straight off, we were still playing, so yeah, I don't know. You'll have to obviously speak to George or whoever about that. Yeah.
So going back to the game, it sounds strange, but 5-1 flatters Bradford, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. When you look at the scoreline, obviously it doesn't look good, does it? 5-1. But I mean, if you take into consideration the way we played and the scoreline, I think at around about 60 minutes was like 1-1, and then we had the chance to go 2-1 up, playing quite well, keeping the ball in patches, creating a few chances, and they was kind of letting us play as well, and we looked the better team in patches. Obviously, not having a substitute keeper as well, so I think taking into consideration everything, we've given good account of ourselves, but obviously the scoreline doesn't look good. But most of the goals have come in the last 10-15 minutes really, when the game is probably already over. But yeah.
And did you not fancy a going goal?
No, I'll leave it at that. No, I think Brad volunteered. He seemed to fancy it, and I thought he did all right. Considering the situation, his kicking was not too bad. But yeah, it's a hard situation to do, and he stepped up, to be fair to him, and somebody had to do it, and he's done all right.
And how does it feel for you? It's your first goal since August. How does that feel?
Yeah, first goal for a while. Obviously felt good to score at the time. I was buzzing. Obviously got us back in the game to equalise. Obviously just disappointed that it didn't lead to any points for the club really. So yeah.
And is the hope for everybody at Gainsborough that a new manager comes in sooner rather than later?
Yeah, I think Quinny's done well since he's been in charge as caretaker manager. All the lads they'll playing for him, and I think we proved that today. So I think the club can obviously take the time with whatever they're doing with their interviews and stuff, and if it doesn't happen for another week or it happens this week, all the lads are behind each other and behind Quinny, so it doesn't really matter too much to us. I think like today we've played well in patches, and like you say, if we'd have had 11 men for obviously longer, and rub of the green a little bit sometimes. I thought the referee wasn't the best today, he didn't give us anything. We've had chances in their box where Johan's had his shirt pulled for corners and stuff, and he's not given us anything really all game, and then he sent George off. Obviously I don't know what happened, but it's one of them, innit, and it could have been a different story, but yeah.
And only 1 point now from the bottom three. Is it time to start worrying?
Obviously we're down there, and we're in a relegation battle, and we need to start picking up points and quickly, but I think if we keep putting the performances in like we did today, and obviously have 11 men for most of the game, and a bit of luck, then I don't see why we can't pick up the wins that we need to get us out of trouble.
And finally, Josh Lacey missed an open goal, although it did slightly bobble. Is that the kind of thing he's going to get a lot of stick for?
Yeah, he's had a bit of stick already off a few of the lads, but I'll back him up on that. Chib's had a great chance, and the keeper's pulled off a great save, and it's rebounded back to Josh quite firmly, I think, to be fair. Obviously he's a full back as well, and not known for scoring goals, so could have landed to someone different, but I think it's bobbled over his foot, to be fair, and the pitch was not the best, so it's one of them, innit? You can't blame Josh for that. It's on another day it could have landed straight to his feet. No pace on the ball, and he's got a chance to tap it in, but unfortunately for us, the way it goes when you're down there, you don't kind of get them little rubs of the green, and it's one of them, isn't it?
Okay, thank you.
No worries.